In this video, I am going to show you how to create a COVID-19 time series visualization in Flourish app. So the visualization looks like this. So the first step which we have to do is creating an account in Flourish. It is actually quite very simple. Creating an account in Flourish is very simple. You have to search for the Flourish app, and then you have to click on this link. Then you have to fill in your email, choose a username and then select password. It's very simple. So once we have created the Flourish account, the next thing is like when we go to the Flourish home page, you have to click on new visualization and then select the type of visualization which is required. So we have to go to raising bar chart raise and click on it. So already some dummy data is there. So you can click on this data to see the data which is already there. To make a time series in Flourish, the most important thing is that the time should be provided as the as column. Time should be provided as column. Okay. So there are few items which we can select. One is label. So label is the country name, it is here, and the next item is category. So here category is provided here, and the bar colors are also based on the category. Third one is image URL. Image URL is actually like image URL we can download from this website countryflags.io. So they have uh, the images for all the countries, and if we request, they can also provide custom flag images also. And after that, the values. Okay, so we have to give all this data here, and then the data will be generated. To make COVID-19 visualization, we have to download data uh, of COVID-19. So that is available in John Hopkins University repository. I will share the link to this repository in the description. So in this repository, the time series data can be seen here. Time series. Inside this repository, you can uh, find confirmed death and recovered time series for uh, worldwide statistics, and also confirmed and death statistics for United States. So we have to download the data from this website. It can be actually the entire repository could be downloaded. by clicking on download zip. So I have already downloaded the data from the John Hopkins University GitHub repository. In this CSV file, the uh, confirmed cases, that is the values are provided, the dates are in dates are column headers, so that is what we require for uh, Flourish. However, we have some columns which are unwanted. Latitude and longitude columns are not required, and also another thing is that so province and state based data is also provided for some countries like Australia, and then for Canada, for China, etc. Province based data is also provided, but even that is also not required. So this data has to be pre-processed. So I have used Python for pre-processing. I will add my Python pre-processing file also into GitHub repository, and a link to the repository will be shared in the description. So now let's have a look at the pre-processed file. So this is the pre-processed file. In this I have added country and then region. This is also a new field, it was not there in the John Hopkins University CSV file. And also images also I have added. So the image details I have scrapped from countryflags.io, and I have consolidated wherever there was multiple province based data is given. For example, like if Australia, in John Hopkins University data, like province based data was given, and right now I have consolidated everything in this in just a single row. So the next step is uploading data into Flourish. So for that we can click on data and then just upload data. So find the data which you have to find, the file which you have to upload, and then click on open, then click on import publicly, and now the data is selected. So after once the data is selected, you have to select the label values, category, images, etc. So by default it will be selected like this: A will be the label, D to Z will be values, B will be category, and C will be the image. So region and image are actually optional columns. If the if the flag image or if the category is not available, uh, even then we can create a race chart. But then in that condition we have to change the values to from B to Z or B to, like, whichever column we require. So we can remove the uh, row if it is not required. For example, I am removing the MS Xantam. It's a cruise ship. I will just remove that row. And also, if you want, you can edit the data also in this field. So once the entire editing everything is done, uh, the race chart is already created. You can see the preview here. So after this we can make a lot of changes in this uh, race chart. So we can increase or decrease the number of bars. I am putting 20 bars. And another thing is that we have to give hide labels below 0. or else all the zeros will be displayed, like the countries which does not have cases also will be displayed in the beginning. I will do one thing first. I will slow it down. So here is timeline and animation. So by default the timeline duration is 30 seconds. So I will do one thing, I'll change it into 120 seconds. And then looping time, I'll give 5 seconds. So how much time it will take for the next loop? After completion of the first loop, how much time it will take for the next loop, that is looping time. Looping time I will give us 5 seconds. So I will change the axis color to black. So this is the axis, x-axis. I'll change the layout also. I will change the background color to, okay, bar colors can be either, like we can uh, provide the bar color by category or by bar. By bar means each bar will be having a different color, or else we can keep it single color, single colored race charts. So I will go with category, and category for this bar chart is the region. Labels, labels also we have some options. So currently labels are in the axis, so we can, if we want, it can, we can change it to labels on, labels on bar. So then labels will be on the bar and images are on the axis. I'll keep it this way itself. I will do one thing, I'll reduce the font size also. And image also, there are options. We can keep it as circle or we can keep it as rectangle, and then there are options in fit also, either stretch or fill. So there are different options like that. You can explore all these, explore the different options. So this is the count totalizer. So Flourish automatically calculates the total count. So here I have option to change the color, changing the color to black. So here we have the date and here we have the total count. And if we want, we can add some captions also. That option is also provided here, captions. So here we can provide, like we can provide what caption is to be displayed during what time. So we can provide the date, start date, end date, and we can provide any caption which is required. Control Controls actually let us sort the values, like either we want the highest or lowest or the highest. In two ways it can be sorted. So for this purpose I don't require the control. I'll remove that. Legend is actually the title for the category. So here Asia, Europe, Africa, these are the categories. I'll just add the title as region. Okay, so now regions is also displayed here. So there are options whether it has to be arranged vertically, horizontally. So these things depends on the, like you can explore those things, like how, what is a visually pleasing arrangement, so you can go with that. And we can provide headers and footers. So now the header is also present here. We can change the orientation also, alignment. So that's it, guys. You can, footer also can be added here. So I can add the source name or like whatever. I can add, I will add my YouTube channel name. So that is also available, displayed here. So it is showing source is AV Analytica. I will do one thing. I will change the this label also. I will add, just add subscribe. Okay, so now this is also available here. So if you want, you can add the any logo also can be added here. Just upload that. So the those are all very simple things. You can try it out yourself. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comments. Thank you.